Hello, creative friends. We are going to make a journal page for the Winter Journal Challenge, which I am so happy to be a part of every single year. There are so many wonderful creatives, so make sure you check them out. And I'm going to use my altar book to make this page. Mine is self-care is the theme for this page. So I decided that I was going to use some paper scraps, and my favorite form of self care is actually drinking tea. I love tea, loose tea, bag tea, any kind of tea. I drink a lot of it, and I love trying new flavors and variations. So, I definitely would love to definitely put that in my journal as a reminder to take care of myself. And, especially during the busy season of Christmas and the holidays, it can be really, really easy not to take care of yourself. So, this is a great reminder for me to take a little time, grab a beautiful mug, and have a cup of tea. So, I'm going to start out just by collaging some scraps that I have here onto the background of my page, and I was kind of looking to see if there was like any text that I wanted to use from this dictionary page. This is the last little bit that I have. I didn't see really anything, so I just, picked some contrast that I thought would work. I'm using a security envelope and some brown paper that I got from a package, and I'm using a glue stick. So really, really simple, but I really love these challenges. It's so amazing to see how everyone interprets something. This is a coffee filter that I coffee dyed, or actually, this is tea dyed. Yeah, it's with a brown tea, a really dark tea that I had. Yes, a black tea. And then this one is also a piece of graph paper that I dyed too with tea. So there's tea going on all over here. We're going to add a little bit of instant coffee too. But I'm just laying that down. I love painting on coffee filters to add a collage layer. They're a little bit transparent, which is nice too. And they just have a really beautiful texture. And I'm going to use this napkin. I have had this napkin for a really long time. I love decoupage, also one of my favorite things. I haven't done it in a while. So this is the last little bit of napkin that I have from a couple projects that I did that were decoupage. You can probably see when I use this particular napkin in a project. Yeah. If you go back in my channel. But it has a teacup and a bird, and I love the purple. Purple is my favorite color, so I'm just tearing off the teacup. And I didn't like the first one. I think I tore off the handle, so I am going to just take apart the layers. So if you add a little bit of glue stick to your fingers and just like pull your hands apart, you can separate the napkins. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue. I tore the napkin, but that's totally okay. It's going to be glued down, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to add that in. And you really could have stopped there, but I wanted to add a transparent element on top, so you'll see me do that. But it looks really cool as is. And it's just a great way to remember the things that I love and the things that bring me happiness and just feel like self-care to me. And tea is definitely one of them. And we're going to put down another little scrap of that beautiful coffee filter that I tea dyed. And then I have this piece of fabric, and I thought, well, maybe I'll use that, but then I decided not to use that. So I think with junk journaling and art journaling, it's all about just seeing, how things fit. So really take your time and try things out. Your paper scraps might look different than mine, but you can really use anything for this process. So I'm just kind of thinking about what I want to do next. I think I'm going to add some paint and some instant coffee. So I'm just going to squirt that right onto my page, and then I realize that it's clogged. This is just cheap acrylic paint. And I'm going to clear that off. I always have a skewer close to my desk, and I'm going to squirt that right down. And then I'm also going to add some of that instant coffee and a spray of water, which will be great. And that's just going to kind of push everything back a little bit. I really want this to be kind of a background. So you see a little bit of the collage papers but a little bit of the teacup, but it's not like the most important thing in the page. So I'm going to take this little scraping tool that I have, this spatula, a paint spatula. I use this a lot for my abstract paintings, and I'm just going to spread that around. And I have a little bit left over, so I'm going to kind of push back some of that text on the bottom. And I just love working in my altered book journal. I'm actually working on a class right now, sharing some of my favorite techniques, but it's just my favorite. I have filled up, I think, 3 of these journals, and I'm not stopping yet. They're so much fun to use. So I'm going to take a piece of paper towel and kind of grab a little bit of that paint and instant coffee mixture. You could also use instant tea. I need to get some instant tea too for these projects. And I'm going to let that dry a little bit. But it looks really cool already. I mean, I'm going to grab a transparency and voila, we have magic. So I drew a teacup right on the transparency. You could also do this with recycled plastic. I just am moving, so I don't have a lot of recycled plastic right now. But yeah, because I am trying to take as less as possible when I move. But I do have these transparencies, so that's what I'm using. And I'm just deciding where I want to put it. I just use white acrylic paint pens and a black acrylic paint pen, but I decided that I wanted to add a little bit of gold here. So I'm going to use some gold acrylic paint. This is from Hobby Lobby. It is not opaque at all, but it has a really cheap price. So that's why I'm using it. And I'm just taking a brush. I'm doing some messy stenciling here. But I really love this stencil, and I think it kind of goes with the theme of this page. So I'm just taking my brush, it's a flat brush, and I'm going back and forth and just applying that gold paint into that corner. And it's messy, and it's imperfect, and it's perfect. And I'm going to add a little bit more on the bottom, just to kind of balance it out a little bit. You could also use like a makeup sponge or a other kind of brush, and that would work out great too. And I just have my paper towel here, and I'm going to just like pull up some of that gold that I put up just to create like a distressed look. And then I'm going to add my other favorite things, which is gold foil, which I absolutely love. So the paint was a little bit wet, so I could put down a couple pieces, but I'm going to get out my glue stick too and add some more. So really, really easy. Really fun technique. So this glue stick is really stuck, so I had to pull really hard. I had some gold leaf on my finger. So that looks really, really cool. I love just that little bit of sparkle. And I put the top on my glue stick and on my gold leaf, because if you do not put the top on your gold leaf or your gold foil, it will get all over the place, as I have learned the hard way. So now I'm going to take my transparent teacup, and I decided to do black and white. You could use metallic, you could use whatever you want. I thought maybe I was going to add this tissue paper, but I end up not doing that. Well, I add it, but then I take it away. And I mean, you could go like so detailed with this, right? So you could add like little pieces of paper and really collage that teacup because it is transparent. But I'm just going to use a little bit of glue stick, and I put that behind there. I just wanted to see if I like it, and I don't. So I'm going to remove that piece of paper. I think it kind of got in the way of the teacup that was underneath it. So that's kind of why I was thinking like maybe not the purple teacup. But it didn't look half bad now that I look back at it. It's cool. But I just like it, I think, a little bit more subtle, where it kind of blends more into the background. So I kind of moved it around, and then I'm going to take it off. And I am going to put just the transparency down onto the page. And it got a little bit of glue and a little bit of gold foil, but I love that kind of look. Very nice. And I just pressed that down because there was enough glue on there. And then I have these gold stickers that I got a while ago. And I love them. They're really great. I wish I would have bought more, but I bought the last 2 packs that they have. But they're like little labels that you can get, and they're gold and they're so nice. I love shopping just anywhere. You can find such great items to use in your. So I'm going to add a little bit of watercolor in purple just to kind of bring this page together. And that will be it. So I'm just using some purples here. They're going to kind of blend into this page and just create this really beautiful like purple stain, which I absolutely adore. I'm even going to put a little bit underneath the transparency, and I'm definitely going to explore that more. I really love how that kind of looks, how it kind of presses against the plastic. I find that super, super interesting. And it's just kind of random, but I'm trying to bring in that purple that was on the napkin in. But thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you're inspired by all of this fabulous art that's coming at you in these wonderful challenges. I am always looking for great ideas for my journal, so I can't wait to watch all the videos. But thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure that you like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I share videos. I will see you later. Bye bye.